Dialogue series. I am Pragya Mishra and I am the AVP of Customer Success and Operations at Courseplay. Courseplay is a 360-degree employee growth platform. On today's episode of the Industry Dialogue series, we will be discussing the topic of building a future-ready healthcare workforce and how talent and performance management strategies for success can be discussed. And this topic introduces the critical need for healthcare organizations to develop and retain a highly skilled workforce that is capable of navigating the complex challenges and rapid advancements of modern healthcare. To discuss this topic further, we have Mayur Chaturvedi for his insights. With over 25 years of experience in HR leadership roles at global companies like Zimmer Biomet, Philips, and PepsiCo, Mayur has a proven track record in developing and executing effective talent and reward strategies across the Asia-Pacific region. Mayur is currently the Regional Director of Total Rewards for Asia-Pacific and HR Leader of South Asia and Southeast Asia. Welcome, Mayur. I'm super excited to have this conversation with you.
Thank you very much, Pragya. It is indeed a pleasure to be here.
In your opinion, in order to sustain continuous professional development, how can leaders ensure that the skill gaps are reduced in a workforce, apart from the very important point that you mentioned about rewards and recognition and cross-training?
So I'll answer it in two parts. One, I'll take a softer aspect of it, where leaders should focus. And to call them really true leaders, they should do this. Everyone should do this. It's coaching and mentoring.
Yeah.
If we are not doing it, and it does not need to be a formal mentoring or formal coaching. We sometimes get too caught up on the words, but we have to tell our individuals to learn on a daily basis. And that mentoring and that coaching can come up. For example, you run into a problem with one of the suppliers. Okay, does not need to be a full-fledged coaching system, but what you can do is maybe you can go along with with that team member and show him and her, how is it done. That's the mentoring and coaching. So if we are doing that on a regular basis, that's an amazing thing, and I would take it that is the softer aspect that we should implement it. And then we have the structural approach of maintaining a continuous learning. We can do a simulation-based training. We can focus on ensuring that people don't forget what they have learned. So it could be a simulation, so you create that environment, or you do on-the-job training. So following that one, you will, once you practice it, you will remember it for a very long period. Because if you don't practice it, you will forget it. One more thing which is very important, and I think it is gaining importance in India and rest of the world, is the government and industry participation. Now, how is it helping in continuous development? Because it gives an opportunity for team members to be part of those discussions where policies are made. People can contribute, people can influence those policies, people can bring a different opinion. But at the same time, we also hear from the other side, right? So we are not just blindsided there. So it's a blind spot. This is what it should be, and government is not doing this, that thing. But when you interact with people, then you get to know, okay, this is what is happening. Other companies are also doing it. Government is doing this. It opens up our horizon. And especially when we are talking about continuous learning. So that external engagement with government, with industry body is second thing which companies should promote on a regular basis. Last, I can talk about a culture of continuous learning. So, whether HR carries that budget, whether function carries that budget, someone needs to own that up. HR, in my opinion, should be the custodian of it. Business owns it, but HR is to ensure that it is implemented. HR as a function can do assessment, work with business to see if this is effective, and make changes and recommend things like that. And we take that. But developing the culture of continuous learning would be the third thing that I would highlight as part of the continuous learning.
Understood. So when it comes to the culture of continuous learning, apart from the HR, what I have seen is, of course, the HR should be the one who should be leading it, but it needs to be driven from all departments and all hierarchical leadership roles.